Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements and welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the NASDAQ 100 futures chart. Just before I start today's video, for anyone who's interested in joining my signal service, please do not hesitate to visit my website dailymarketmovements.com. I charge a very small fee of $29.99 to join that group, and you can find that link on the description of today's video as well. But back to the NASDAQ 100, it's been a wild trading session, and to be honest with you guys, the daily candlestick doesn't really show that. Let's just go into the 1 hour chart. We've had several swings throughout the trading session today. You know, we kind of started up roughly about 1.6% during the open bell, then we went into negative territory, then we were back up 1%, and then we just pretty much ended the day flat here for the NASDAQ 100. And I'm not gonna lie, I was very cautious and worried as we went into the closing bell because we gave up all of our gains for the trading session. As I mentioned, going into the open, we were up 1.67% at one point, and of course we've just had Facebook's earnings, and I was very cautious and very concerned ahead of Facebook's earnings, but they've come out and they reported an okay quarter. It wasn't, you know, they haven't smashed it out of the park, but I knew that the options market was pricing in a lot of volatility, roughly 14%, whether it be towards the upside or the downside. So, you know, if they did miss, then we saw Facebook decline 14%, then that would have been horrific for the NASDAQ 100, and it could have been a catalyst that sent us lower than this current support level that we find ourselves trading at around 13,000. But I'm happy to report and come onto YouTube and say that, you know, at this moment in time, Facebook stock is up around 14% in the after hour trading. So this is very encouraging going into tomorrow's trading session. And what I want to see is just, you know, some buyers hop in and continue to buy the NASDAQ 100 and to basically add on those gains. But it also sets us up very nicely as we go into tomorrow's trading session, and tomorrow is a big day. We have Amazon and Apple, two of the big NASDAQ 100 stocks. Of course, Apple being the largest stock in the world, and the largest stock just after Microsoft in the NASDAQ 100. So if Apple do well tomorrow, which I think they will, I think both companies are going to report solid numbers, then the NASDAQ 100 should be able to continue its rally towards the upside, and you never know, it could spark something rather exciting where we could see the NASDAQ 100 trade back up towards 14,200, where that 50-day EMA is. One thing that I did like to see today is that we saw lots of volatility. This is very encouraging because throughout most of the day we did see a lot of buying volatility, and I just want to see, you know, hopefully tomorrow we can have this same amount of volatility come back into the market, and it can all be towards the upside. And you know, I don't really want to see many investors starting to sell later on into the trading session. But very encouraging today with regards to Facebook's earnings and the NASDAQ 100 keeping above 13,000. And you know, as I just mentioned several times, I just want it to see a continuation of this move back towards the upside.